thought that I'd do something a little bit different with my food journal and just sort of give you the reasons behind it. So I eat mostly carnivore, like 95% carnivore, but there are days when I branch out into ketovore. And I've also been trying to lose weight pretty unsuccessfully recently, only for the past year. At first, everything just came right off, but for the past year, I've been stalled. I've been stalled at 170. I got down to 160, bumped right back up to 170 because I got this really ferocious hunger. And I got really obsessed with counting my calories and logging everything in an app which I still have and I'm using in this visual food journal. But I just wanted to share what it is that I'm truly eating, and then also share my successes or failures or whatever the result is from this way of eating. Also, maybe someone else can find a pattern that I can't find. So, here we go. On the 24th, I had my 2 cups of coffee, second cup with the electrolytes, which I've got going on right now. 2 cups of coffee, a chicken thigh, and 2 chicken skins, the last of the protein brownies that I had last week, 2 little New York strip steaks, 2 tablespoons of butter, the liver, the supplements, water, and then I had cinnamon tea. Now I have recognized through tracking all of this that cinnamon tea makes me not sleep deeply, number 1, and number 2, it blows my glucose readings in the morning, which is wild. I think it makes my blood sugar go up. Thomas DeLauer was talking about cinnamon tea and using it at the end of a fast because it has an insulin spiking effect. I believe that's what he said. You can look it up. But that is not what I want. So I think I'm done with the cinnamon tea, which sucks because it's so good. But anyway. So at the end of last week, the last day of the last week that I posted the food journal, which was probably very similar to this day, it gave me blood glucose of 85 and ketones of 1.6. So I take my glucose and ketone readings first thing in the morning, but it's not a reflection of that day, it's a reflection of the day before. So it's a little confusing at the beginning, but you'll see. So all of this food is what gave me this result right here. So I had a 1.6 in ketones, which is nice, and 84 in glucose. It's okay. This day I had my 2 coffees, I had 2 chicken breasts with my supplements and liver. Then I had, that's about 6 eggs scrambled with a tablespoon of butter, 2 hamburger patties with this Pork King Good dill pickle seasoning on it. I have pickles, I just didn't want to put pickles on it. I just wanted it to taste like pickles, so I put the seasoning on it, and it was really good. And then I had some Earl Grey, and yeah, that's it. That's day 2. Then on the 26th, this is my daughter's 9th birthday, by the way, I had my coffees, the way I always have them. Then I had 2 chicken thighs, 2 chicken legs, one of which I've already bitten out of before I took the picture. I was hungry, y'all. And then I had a New York strip with a tablespoon of butter and my supplements. Then I had another New York strip with another tablespoon of butter and 3 cups of tea at night. I have stopped eating by 2 p.m. at the latest. Typically it's more like between 1 and 2, but 2 p.m. at the latest. The only thing I'll allow myself to have past 2 p.m. is water and tea, like black tea, nothing in it. I stopped taking the L-glycine because it stopped working, but it could also be that I was doing it with the cinnamon tea and they had a contradictory effect. So I'm going to run that test again with the L-glycine another time, like when I get back from the cruise, which is in 4 days. I'm so excited. Okay, and I'm also going to take pictures of everything I eat on the cruise and bring it back to you. So I'll have, like, if you're just carnivore, here's the stuff that you can eat, and if you're ketovore or, keto, here's the stuff that you can eat. And if you plan on going on a cruise, you're not going to go hungry, I'm pretty sure. But we'll see. Maybe I'll go hungry. I don't think I will, though. But I'm not going to be like Lily Kane, just eating hamburgers. I will eat some burger patties, but I'm going to eat that New York strip every night. I know it's not going to be like mine. It's not going to have espresso steak rub on it, but I'll eat it anyway. So then on the 27th, I had my coffee. I had some more leftover chicken. These were leg quarters that we had. And this is my sugar-free Guga rub that I put on it. It's really, really good. So anyway, I had a thigh and a leg. I had, looks like 6 eggs and a tablespoon of butter. Then I had a New York strip with butter, my supplements, and water. Then I had another steak. And then I also had my whipped cream with the Lily's chocolate chips in them. That's milk chocolate and white chocolate. And I just put maybe a serving of each in there. And then I had 3 teas to finish the day off. But from what I ate the day before, my glucose was 86 and my ketones were 1.2. So I'm doing pretty well. And then on the 28th, so I had that whipped cream mixture the day before and all that food. That was a lot of food. This day I burned a lot of calories because we were working on the house, putting up more of the steel siding. We're totally done with the first level, and then we have to do the gables now, which we don't want to do, but we're going to. Anyway, I had my 2 cups of coffee the way I have it. Then I had 2 chicken thighs, 2 chicken skins. Then I had 2 of my New York strips at the same time with 2 tablespoons of butter. And I always put the butter, like usually take the picture with the butter on the side, but then I put the butter underneath the steak so that it'll melt and be all yummy and mix with the flavors and everything. So anyway, I had to slam all this down by 2 p.m. We came in, the breakfast was the leftover chicken, and then we came in for lunch, and I just had to eat it all then because I wasn't going to get another chance. So I did that. Then I did take my supplements right after this, but I had forgotten to take a picture of it. And then I had 2 teas at the night. But what it did to my ketones, the stuff that I ate the day before, brought me down to 0.9, which still isn't bad. And my glucose was 85. It's fine. On the 29th, I had my coffees. I had about 4 to 6 eggs. I think I had 6 eggs with some leftover sausage that my family didn't eat. So I just cut up the sausage, warmed it up, and then cooked the eggs with it and mixed it all. Had my supplements. So this was Memorial Day. We went to my brother and sister-in-law's house. And so I had a few strawberries. That was my cheat. I had a few strawberries. I brought my chuck steak. So this is the tough chuck steak because I was out of New York strip. And because she said they were just having hot dogs, but then I get there and they're having crawfish. So I already brought a pound of steak. I ate a pound of steak. I wasn't really wanting a whole bunch of crawfish, but I had 1 jalapeno popper, which wasn't great. And then I had 3 crawfish tails. Just 3, dipped in butter, and my green tea. But so the day before Memorial Day was this day when I just had the chicken and the steak. But then what it did to my ketones, just the chicken and the steak, my glucose is 76, that's pretty good. My ketones went down to 0.8. I don't know why that is. It could be because I had worked out so hard this day that it's affecting me. But I went ahead and did my 45-minute walk in the morning because I knew if I didn't do it then it wasn't going to get done. So, and then yesterday, the 30th, I had my coffee. I had about a pound of the chuck steak. I had another heavy whipping cream, Lily's chocolate chip concoction. So, like if I have it once, I'll want to have it multiple times. I have to kind of fight the urge to, I can just have some heavy cream in Lily's. Because heavy cream doesn't hurt me. I've noticed. It doesn't hurt me. So I had all of this before 2 p.m. And then afterward, I had a couple of green teas. and I went for a walk in the evening this time. Usually if I don't get it in the mornings, it's not happening. So let's see, did I work out every day? I worked out on Wednesday and Thursday, not Friday. Did work out Saturday, worked out a lot on Sunday. We were carrying heavy sheets of metal and, climbing up stairs, and like I was having to hold stuff up while Daniel screwed it in. So that was quite a bit of work. And then I did my walk and did the walk. So the only day that I skipped working out is Friday. So I've been trying to work out 45 minutes every single day, 6 days a week, because I think 7 is just a bit much. And, we're very busy these days. So it's nice to know, okay, I can use my get out of exercise free card today. I'm going to continue logging my food and documenting it today through when we begin the cruise. So I'll do like a mini episode of that, and then the cruise will be its own episode of like what I ate on the cruise, and that'll come out probably Sunday after next, like the 18th. But from then on, my food journals will run from Sunday to Sunday, because if I run it from Tuesday to Tuesday, getting it up on Wednesday is almost impossible. Hopefully these food journals are helpful to you guys. If they're not, let me know, because this is a lot of work I'm doing. If it's not helpful, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time. So hey, here's another video you might enjoy. And please don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, stay beautiful, friends.